much. Thank you so much. I want to bless God for the gift of life for every one of us. Give you us the opportunity to be here alive, to have the opportunity to discuss critical issues of our country. I move straightly to my statement. Our distinguished Sion Party leader and Deputy Sion Party leader in absentia, the chairman and all members of the National Policy Council, our hard-working county chairpersons and all county management team, our dynamic candidates, supporters of the African Liberation League, all throughout the length and breadth of our nation, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakia, affectionately called Rescue One, standard bearer of the Unity Party, His Excellency Honorable Jeremiah Banko, affectionately called Rescue Two, Vice Standard Bearer of the Unity Party, the chairman, leaders, and all members of the Unity Party, heads and representatives of other collaborating political institutions, distinguished representatives and senators-elect, eminent individuals, rescuers of different kind and with different responsibilities, members of the Fourth Estate, my fellow Liberians. Let me begin by referencing the preamble of our Social Democratic Compact, which provides not only a clear understanding for our existence as party, but also present a deep insight about our undying motivation and revolutionary duty as selfless soldiers of the people's struggle. We, the citizens of the Republic of Liberia, a nation founded 800 years ago to be a beacon of hope and life for Africa, acknowledging our devotion to God for His continual mercies, guardians, protection, and providence as we seek to reach our dream destiny of social, economic, political, and cultural prosperity, affirming our commitment and avowed belief in the tenets of democracy as the most acceptable and suitable system of governance embraced by the people of Liberia and as reflected in its Republican form, respecting Liberia's global, pan-African, and sub-regional commitment as one of the catalysts for fulfilling the social democratic aspiration of the Liberian masses, appalled by the abhorrent injustices of the past and present, injustices that accumulated in the Civil War, which polarized the Liberian body politics and continue to prevent Liberia's rapid advancement and prosperity. Aware of the acute absence of consciousness in Liberian politics as a consequence of which political parties are established to be subject to the dictates, whims, and caprices of few individuals, determined to alter this pattern through a political organization that is owned, governed, administered, managed, and operated by its member and not by a few individuals, convinced that a political party so established should demonstrate through its action, attitude, character, conduct, decision, operations, policies, and procedures that has a broad understanding of the problems inhibiting the social, economic, political, and cultural transformation and advancement of Liberia. Realizing the need for a political organization with ideological clarity, one united in purpose, and with an unmistakable understanding of its own vision and mission, resolved to build a true grassroots political organization based on social democratic idea, principles, and values. Inspired by our own consciousness, the responsibility of our generation, and the urgency required in addressing the concerns, needs, and problems of Liberia, and reaffirming our pledge to pursuing the aspirations for building a wholesome functioning society in which the rights of all citizens are guaranteed. Now, therefore, in view of the aforesaid, the African Liberation League was established. It was established to serve as an ideal platform that accords all the opportunity to contribute to the struggle of self-redemption of the Liberian masses. As a young party, or fearless of the enormous difficulties and challenges associated with electoral processes, decided not to maintain her neutrality as did by other political parties, but to fervently pursue the achievability of its vision, creating a socially, economically, politically, and culturally prosperous and unified nation succeeding but excelling in performance. In any reasonable mind, this can only be possible through the attainment of the presidency of the Republic of Liberia in the democratic process. It was this belief that led to our party or to put forth a presidential ticket in the first round of the presidential election. During the final result pronouncement of the general presidential elections on the faithful 24th day of October of this year, it was crystal clear that no party obtained absolute majority, 51 plus 1, 50% plus 1, excuse me. As such, the two parties who received the greatest number of votes on the first ballot were designated to participate in a runoff election as provided by Article 83, Section B of the 1986 Constitutional Republic of Liberia. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in all legal democratic fairness, as we all knew, 18 of the 20 participating political parties, including the African Liberation League, are not able to partake in the runoff election starting from November 14, next Tuesday, except the Unity Party and the CDC, who received their highest in the first round. In another one, the UP and the CDC are both qualified to contest the presidential runoff election. However, the leadership of the African Liberation League being fully cognizant of our shared responsibility as patriots to invent a new Liberia of hope for all people, for our people, a society that accords equal opportunity for all to thrive, where progress is measured by the well-being and success of all, especially the disenfranchised, the marginalized, physically challenged people, as well as our girls and women, convene an urgent session of its executive member. During this meeting, a decision was reached to engage all parties in a runoff in an effort of ascertaining fact of institutional policy alignment if there was any between our party and either the UP and the CDC. This was an opportunity for the two parties to make their case. Distinguished leaders, as we all know, there will be necessary words and adequate to express the horrible experiences during our encounter with the negotiating team of the CDC. Even though we found none of the applied policies, lifestyle of members, history of government to be aligned with the agenda of our party in all fairness. Today, we are here to fulfill a sacred mandate of our party. The mandate is to convey a clear message to the Unity Party and all Liberians here and abroad that now is the time to let go our parochial and selfish agenda and reconsolidate our forces as opposition bloc. Effectively, to confront a more determined forces of evil who are bent on destroying every fabric of our Liberian society. This is a mission. This is a mission to clearly rescue the whole population. A total pursuit for the redemption of our nation, because the battle is a battle between the good and the evil. A battle for life and death. And there should be no time for murmuring, disputing, selfishness among us as patriots. There is no time for neutrality, because silence sometimes means betrayal. At this critical juncture, I want to declare that on behalf of the full leadership of the African Liberation League, we hereby endorse the candidacy of the rescue team headed by His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Boakia and His Excellency Honorable Jeremiah Bankom for the presidency and vice presidency respectively in the ensuing presidential runoff election. This decision was unanimously reached by the full leadership of the African Liberation League, constituting the full composition of the National Policy Council, the equivalent of any political party National Executive Committee. Distinguished rescuers and members, it is an undeniable reality. It is an undeniable reality that the African Liberation League has emerged as a party suggesting an alternative platform for all Liberians who believe in a brighter future for Liberia through the Unity Party-led administration. The party wishes that UP dedicates to championing political, economic, and social justice with the ultimate goal of supporting a system that builds a prosperous and equal society that benefits all citizens. All aims of supporting Unity Party in this round of election is for UP to lead inclusive and progressive agenda that will drive the much needed transformation of Liberia. However, the first crucial steps toward progress after the victory is unity. In order for Liberia to move forward from its painful history and past hurts, Liberia must first find the courage and determination to mend the wounds of past and the one created as a result of political party maneuvering. Unity party must prevail, transcending ethnic and religious differences, and we must forge ahead as a nation. Liberia needs all Liberians wherever and at all levels to be a part of this transformational agenda. And together, we believe that Liberians can transform Liberia. You are aware that Liberia is faced with many insecurities ranging from physical, food, job, health, education, and others. These insecurities need to be addressed in real time. Liberia is also faced with climate insecurity. This is the clarion call to duty to all supporters and to all well-meaning Liberians. In conclusion, it is often said from Christian teaching that during the days of old, when idolatry was prevalent among the children of Israel, the whole population of the ancient Jewish formed pleasure in rebelling against God. The Bible says that Joshua, the leader, but then called together all the people of the land and told them in the book of Joshua 24 verse 15, choose today whom ye may serve. As for me and my household, we choose to serve the Lord. Lastly, and today here this question is reposted to you all. In this period of uncontrollable greed, chronic corruption and partisanship that has consumed our leadership, with the high level of secret killings of our loved ones and the destruction of the young generation through drugs addiction, what do you vote for? Development and integrity, or corruption and push? As for me and my household, we choose to vote for development. The next president of the Republic of Liberia. To the left.